Hey guys, welcome back. Today we'll be testing to see if doing Revenant Slayer is still profitable in 2026 on Hypixel Skyblock. Do a 20-minute test, and yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so a big part of Revenant Slayer is the cost it takes to start the Slayer. It's 100k. So the main drop we're looking at it here is the Warden art, which if you look in the auction house is only one, but it's going for about 85 million. And that's used to create the Warden helmet, which I'm actually wearing for this test. As well as you can see the full Vanquish set, Warden helmet, and it's going to be Fiery Crimson. It is Legion on the Crimson, even though we won't be doing this with people, but we'll get used to that. I thought I had a Axe of the Shredded, which is the best weapon for this, but I think we'll be doing the test with the Hyperion. I kill it quick enough with that, but obviously times would be about half the time if I could kill boss with sword or the axe. Sorry, but as you can see, I only got 90 mil in the bank, and I think they go for a little around that. Plus, I need to buy a booster cookie, which gives more strength and whatnot. So we're gonna take out everything we got in the bank. Go grab us a booster cookie, and we go from here. And they last for 4 real days, so they also give you the bits which you can use to use to buy the coins and actually pretty much get a free booster cookie if you do it like that. And also, that was just showing like I'm doing this on regular Minecraft. This ain't Lunar or Bad Lion, which if some people Revenant you don't really need it, but for most Slayers you want to have the overlay. And yeah, let's call up Maddox and get this Slayer going. So yeah, it's about 100k to start it. I have just the discount because of how many Slayers I've killed. So we're gonna do this test in the crypts with the better zombies. Because they redid the hub, I guess I haven't been down here yet, so it's a new area discovered. You can see it's about 94 kills it takes to spawn the I don't know what you call it, the Revenant ore. But if you see there, I got a mini boss, and so I go from 20 out of 94 to pretty much spawning it. Yeah, 90 out of 94 just from mini bosses. So the more mini bosses you spawn, the better. And we got first boss already. Get the overflux down. Go into hits phase. I did so many of this back in 2022 over COVID that I actually am a bit rusty. I'm for some reason not doing this in third person. I realized it later, but yeah, we'll go for a little bit, and I will catch you up when something happens. You can also kind of get a lot of kill combos on just spamming them. I've gotten to like 150, 200 just from just flying around here with the Hyperion, just killing them. Especially if you have a Axis Shredded, you kill the boss, and with good armor, it kills it in a couple hits. Server lag was pretty bad today, so if you saw there, the boss took a second to spawn in. And yeah, boss got 10 million health. I'm doing about 200k a hit, which isn't bad, but it would be a lot better if I bought an actual weapon. I was just using the hype because it's what I had. Even a giant sword, which is actually really affordable right now. I think it's about 80 mil for a clean one. So I don't know, it's like 120 with a bit more advanced one. So as you can see, a big part of it is killing the mini bosses, and if you notice, the mini bosses spawn a lot from each other. So if you get one mini boss to spawn, you probably get the second one to spawn right with it from killing it. And this one was weird. The boss was like attracted to something in that corner. I was checking my inventory to see if I was doing something, but you see it's trying to stay in that corner. But yeah, we finish it. And if you see there, it says Slayer 9, level 9, maxed out. I maxed Revenant Slayer years ago because it's the first Slayer, and it's arguably the easiest if you have any gear other than Old Spire Slayer. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Be back. Another thing is the place where it spawns. It's kind of just a flying around the map killing, and the faster you kill it, the less it matters where. But like when I'm trying to kill it with a mage weapon and more of a, I don't know what you call it, warrior kind of um, like fight, I'm not doing much damage, so I kind of want a more open space. And I think now, yeah, I've realized I'm supposed to be in third person, so bosses will speed up a little bit. And yeah, crank out a couple more, get to that 20 minutes, and multiply our profits by 3, kind of see where we're looking. And a big part of Rev Slayer is, yeah, that cost to start's 100k per boss, so you it's kind of Warden harder, you don't make money. But I'm also doing it for bestiary. I need to kill so many zombies for that. I believe you need hundreds of thousands. I think it's like 400,000 or something. That's crazy. Or maybe no, this might be 100,000. I believe I check later in the video. And yeah, you see the phases it goes through. It drops TNT on you, and if you get hit by the TNT, you take a decent amount of damage. I just have enough armor and protection where I can take the hits from it, so I'm kind of just tanking the damage while fighting. The Ender Dragon pet also helps with that, because you get plus 200% all stats. And yeah, using the hype as damage also means you get the hype's health regeneration, and that helps you stay above. There's also a phase where it turns the whole ground to TNT and just explodes it, but hasn't gotten to that stage, and it doesn't in my fights because that takes, I believe, 2-3 minutes for it to get there, and all these bosses are about 20-30 second kill times, so we don't even get close to it. And yeah, if you see, our RNG meter is at about 8.5 or 850k. Warden Heart's at like 3.2 million. It's something crazy, so it's super rare to drop it. It's only 95 mil, so it's more of a get to level 9 kind of thing. Get the XP you get from it, and kind of just crank out these bosses as you go, you know. Be back shortly. Alright, and this is kind of like the main spot. And you can use this strat, it works well. The kind of crouch, crouch, crouch. That way you don't get stuck in a ton of the TNT drops. But here we are. And here my recording cut out. So kind of catch you guys up, we made like no money. We made 380k. And if you take a look at Reverend Viscera, it's another 140, so it's about 500k times 3, 1.5 mil. So I only captured about 10 minutes of it. And yeah, we'll do so a little montage, a little bit of what a normal random day on Skywalk looks for me. So we're gonna switch to Young Dragon just for that speed it gives, so you can fly around everywhere. And yeah, the experimentation table. I swear, every time I do it, I right click instead of left and it picks up the table. And this is another one where you want to have mods kind of on, but this is just a match the memory kind of thing. What order does it go in? So boom, 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 kind of that. You just got to get to 6 on this. So purple, blue, lime, yellow, and then you just watch the pattern again. It's not the most exciting thing, but you can drop books that are worth about upwards of this point only around 100 mil. But profit off of not having to spend much, it's like 500k each, is not bad at all. And then this one's like a memory one where it's like where to go. So you gotta find 1 and 2 with mods. It highlights it for you, so it gets that shit done quick. And I usually just go to 4 on this if I don't have mods. Trying to find 5 is a lot of effort. Alright, and this is where, again, the more modded it is, the better, because gotta get that Titanic experiment bottle to get to XP. And here, normally, if you're with a mod pack, it tells you kind of which ones you already clicked, so you know where they are. But I'm only looking for either higher books or Titanic bottles. Everything else pretty much sells for less than what it costs to do it. So yeah, there's nothing in here. I find the Titanic, but it's a matching. It's kind of like I find the Missing Pair CC. I found the other Titanic. Now I get it. And I found the 2 pinks just by randomly clicking. And yeah, you click anything to get out of it. You see, I got a Titanic experience bottle, and the rest is just an enchanting experiment. Experiment. Whoa, enchanting XP, and that's the easiest skill to max. So that's pretty much full. And we run it one more time because it actually gave me 350 experience levels, which is exactly how much you need to run the highest level of it. So it's pretty much a free one, and we have the Titanic XP, so we're actually going to make our money back from it. So no matter what we get on this next one, we'll actually have broken even. So we get the 7 there. And again, on this one, if I have the memory, it actually is pretty easy to go to 6 on this one too. Go 6 and 6. Because that's about how many clicks you need to make sure you check every square to make sure you don't miss out on a tier 7 book, which is the highest level. But with the rework to how RNG works, the books went from upwards of 240 mil to about 100. So the price from this is actually less than it used to be. Because I've dropped a couple 100 million coin books out of here. And so the diamond's like an automatic find there. So you see I got the orange, and then I got a cocoa melon one, which is these are all the dye colors are actually just fillers for saying you get enchanting XP, which I don't need. And yeah, there's nothing in that one. So claim my XP and move on. The chocolate factory is another part. I'm actually looking to max it out. If you can see, I need 6 billion more chocolate spent to get that last mythic rabbit. So I'm at 2.2. Should be another day or two. I can actually activate my tower to double the chocolate I get for the next, I believe, hour. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You can see it's gonna go from about 3.2k per second, activate the tower, and yeah, it's up to about 48. So actually it's only about 16k more per second. So should only take another 2 days maybe. And Season of Jerry starts soon. Sometimes it lets you into that island a little early, so let's try that. Oh, no. I forgot the W for warp. Let me do that again. Slash warp, Jerry. And yeah, it's not going to let me in. Sometimes it'll let you in a day early. And Scum Scout level 306, if anyone cares about that. That's just for XP wise. Let's see. Oh yeah, so we're gonna go back to the normal armor, switch back to our Ender Dragon pet, just because otherwise I will randomly go fight a mini boss and forget I'm in that. So we're back in the crypts here. I kind of wanted to see a damage test quickly, so I'm doing about 730,000 per hit with the Hyperion. But they reworked the hub, and I was actually curious to see this exploding wall. Does it still lead you to the dungeons? If people know, it has been a secret way you can get into dungeons for the longest of time. And without going to the dungeon hub, if you go through the crypts, and it is actually still in here. You got the blacksmith, you got whatever the bartender's name is, and you got more to let you into the dungeons. So that's pretty cool. The essence shops are still in here. And if you go through the tunnel, it actually takes you back to the main hub, like the auction house museum and everything. I actually do have about 6 million coins in the sacks, so got about 1 million coins in inventory, so that's about 7 mil total. I think I'll sell the sacks, yeah, and keep the inventory for now. Maybe I'll just sell the foul flesh. So yeah, let's get rid of that. I'm never going to use it. I think I have everything I ever need from it. And then shards. The hunting box update was... it's been about half a year now, but it redid how attributes worked, got rid of them, and now there's shards. And I haven't played the game much since they added it, but they are expensive a bit at the moment. I mean, they kind of always are because they're just permanent stat buffs, but let's see. So we go to the hunting box, kind of see mass siphon, or I can take them out. As you can see, if you take them out, they just go into your inventory. So yeah. And on the bazaar, just check to see it's about 800k in shards. So when you look at it, that's more than we made in 20 minutes of just doing Rev Slayer. And actually, you know how I said we made about 1.5 mil in Rev Slayer? That's going to be way less because of how much it cost to start each Slayer, which was about 100k. So we practically actually lost money, realistically. So that actually shard needed hunting level 20. I'm only hunting 15 because, like I said, I barely played that update. If I probably start getting fully back into the game, I might hit that up again. So I was completely blanking for a while on how to put them back into the attribute menu. There's a long debuff where it takes to do it, and that one again I can't go in because I'm 5 levels under requirement. But as you can see on the side, it says Pest Luck got increased from 0 to 1. And so, what does this do? This gives you plus 2.2 sweep for every common attribute I own. You just need 96 shards to max it out. So, what's the Tad Gang shard? So let's go check that out on the bazaar. It's about 32k per, so let's put in an order for 96. Costs about 3.2, 3.3 mil. Let's go ahead and buy that. Might as well. And I remembered I can just put them all in rather than one by one, which would have taken forever. So now if we go back to the hunting box, you can mass siphon it and see that it adds more. Actually, let's go ahead and get some more. This one just guarantees plus 10 strength. So let's look that up by the flash shard. And holy, that's expensive. Okay, so it's 200k per, and 200k if you do that times 96 is about, I don't know, divide that 96 by 5. It's about 19 mil. So Not worth it. Don't have that kind of money right now. Yeah. So we're not gonna do that. We could do a buy order for it, but you see the buy order will be about 3.6 mil. Yeah. We'll put an order and see if it fills. In the meantime, let's find another one we could do. We already did that one. Yeah, let's see. Maybe +2 health. You need 96 shards. So let's check out the Grove shard. Whoa, that is expensive. Can't really do that. Look at the price. Yeah, 240k pretty much. Even if you put in a buy order, it's gonna be about 13 mil. And I don't think it's worth that for 2 health when I have roughly thousands of health. So let's check a different shard. How about the Cod shard? Oh yeah, that's gonna be very little money, like 200k. Yeah, 250k. So we get that, toss that into the hunting box, and let's see, can we get one more? Tree gifts, the harpy shard. That's not too bad. 96 harpy shards. Yeah, let's do that. Harpy shard. And yeah, it's kind of expensive. Maybe we find a more affordable one. Let's check. The very last page might have some good stuff in it too. Stuff we've either kind of half done or haven't done at all. Mythological for Diana's event. You only need 48 because it's a rare shard rather than a common. So let's check it out. The Minotaur shard, yep, here it is. About 130k per isn't too bad at this point, especially because we only need 48 and about 6.6, so a little bit double the price of a common one, which makes sense. Toss that into the hunting box. That's Mass Siphon. And as you can see, it gave us 30 Skyblock XP, and now we're up to Skyblock level 307, which is kind of just a gauge of how much Skyblock you've completed as your level. As you see, everything you do gives you XP. And so now we have more sweet magic find, and I believe coins gained from fishing up treasures. So yeah, take a look at the back. Oh, veteran is one where I don't actually need combat wisdom, so it's kind of pointless, but it felt weird not having it at 10. So let's look at the Apex Dragon Shard. We just need 14 more. So the Inferno Apex, no, that's way too expensive. But I believe that's about 7 mil. Let's just bring that up, yeah. So let's just buy them instantly. Need 14, yeah, 6.8 mil. Toss those in to the hunting box. Siphon those. Yep, so we're going to go from 6. As you can see, dominance is maxed out just from having the shards from doing the attribute menu for my other pieces when I originally played and had stuff with attributes on it. Alright. How much is the Ether Dragon? Whoa. 2.5 mil per. 14 of those is about 30 mil. We'll not be doing that today. Alright, and you see veteran 10, 4 Skyblock XP for 8 mil, probably, or 7 mil, or much wasn't probably not worth it, but we'll make do with that. And I actually have minions that have been working for quite a while now. Maybe, I don't know, a couple months. Nah, that's not true, not a couple months, but around there. Maybe 2 months. Let's see. Yeah, about 9.1 mil coins. And the level 11 ones have 6.8. So level 12 had 9. Level 12 had about 9. Level 11 ones had, I believe I said 7. Alright, well, have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.